5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're live with Neve.
All right, everybody, here we are live with Neve. Happy Friday. I'm so glad it's here. We are about a minute past the hour already, and God, it's just a gorgeous day out. It's about 60 here. There's no sun to speak of, but it's just comfortable. I feel great, and I hope you do too. So I'm here right now holding the fort. I'm alone. I am desperate and dateless, so come on in and call up and say hello. We were supposed to have Michael Allman on today, but we're having problems reaching him, which sometimes doesn't bode well. Hello, Kim. Good morning. I'm so glad you're here, babe. Let's see. And Gina Adams is watching. All right. Would you like to come on camera, Gina? Let's see if we can do this. It will only be visible to the live audience. You set a custom audience. What the hell? Send a request. Let's see what happens. She's going, hell no! Good morning, Gina. Good morning, Kim. How you guys doing? What's it like out in California this morning? Is it kind of a nice day? You're waking up and getting some coffee into your weary bones. So let's see, who else have we got in here? I see a couple other people drifting in. So let's see, this weekend, finally, after a month now of promising and getting frustrated myself, we finally have the inimitable Kinky Friedman will be live tomorrow. And it's taken some getting out of the gate, ready to race, but we will have Kinky Friedman, the leader of the Texas Jew Boys, a satirical band from the 60s, 70s. And if you've never heard of Kinky Friedman, after you get off, you should Google him. He is an amazing, cool guy. And I just got to talk to him a little the other night, and it's going to be a hoot tomorrow, I can assure you. Kinky has got, you know, you think I'm a weird guy, and I'm joking when I say that. Kinky is exceptional. He's not weird unless you just have a strange thing. Oh, it's a little moist, is it, Kim? We like to keep a healthy moisture level. That's always that's a gift from God, I tell you. I know I need some moisturizer on my face, probably. I'll dry it out. Yeah, I like these comments, ladies. That's always, we can have a whole day of double entendres if you like. I don't really, I'm not sure. I'm going to keep trying to get a hold of our boy. And let's see if we can get Michael Allman on the phone. Good morning again, Toby. How you doing, baby? We're trying to call Michael. Come on, Mike, pick up. We're going to start telling people in the audience to do obscene phone calls. We'll have all kinds of people calling your house. Come on, Mike, get up, man.
I'm sorry, the person you are trying to reach has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet. Please try your call again later. Goodbye.
Okay, we'll do that. Thank you. Oh, I don't want to do that. I almost woke up little Juford. He's in Austin, and it's a little early. But again, I've got all you guys in California, and we've got you. I don't see our other pal from down under yet, but it's moist in New Mexico, people, so know that that's a good thing. Toby, I have texted him repeatedly. It's kind of weird, but we will sally forth. This is the real test of skill to see if I can keep 5 people listening to me for a whole hour. That's kind of a challenge even for me. So what's going on? We've got the world situation is fucked up and getting worse. I don't know what to say even anymore. It's just so crazy out there, and some of the things you read will make you nuts. So this is what I recommend for all of you. First off, it's the weekend. It's the weekend. Let me rephrase that. And I've got some great stuff going on. I'm going to go ahead and be down in the studio after Kinky tomorrow. I'm working on some new songs. And thank you, Toby. I'm going to say to him, let's see if I can give him the big, scary cap lock thing. Michael, where are you? Are you? We're worried sick. I should have put this in text mode where I can talk to it. We're worried stiff. Talking about moisture. Stiff. That's all right. So Toby, I've sent him a note. I've told him that it is moist in New Mexico, and we'll see what happens with our guest. Our co-host Sam will be joining us in a few. She's getting her coffee IV and getting ready for the show. She's powdering her nose and getting all prepped. So what are you guys doing? I see you're all sitting here. Gina, what are you up to today on this fine California day? You're up early. What's happening? Toby, you too. I haven't seen your beautiful daily picture, so I don't know what you guys are doing. And yeah, let's see. Some destinations won't get comments. Do we like that? No, we don't. I'm actually broadcasting directly from the Live with Neve channel today, which I try to watch all of them differently, different times so that I can kind of see if they're all working. And here she is, man. Our girl is climbing out of bed. She's over there. I see she's got some coffee on her desk, looking pretty as ever. Well, let's give a good morning to Sam Rourke.
Hi, guys. It's fashionably late this morning and struggling.
You're struggling. Oh, man. All right. Well, we'll go gentle on you today. It looks like we're not going to get the tag team chance to flog Michael Allman. He's not around. So we'll call him back later. I don't know what happened. We'll have him back. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
He's an Allman brother, man. God only knows he could be, hanging out with two hot-blooded grits.
I know. You know what? Michael Allman's probably right in the middle of two hot-blooded grits. That sounds just about right. So,
it does. Sounds good.
I would like to be in the middle of two hot grits.
I do too. Nobody. I've heard that it's moist in where is it? New Mexico. So with it being moist, whenever I hear the word moist, I just come running, man. Fucking. You get on the, there's a trick on the, if you're well endowed, when you get on the subway in New York, you just walk in there with a big old heart on. You clear people out of your way. You swing that bastard right to left, and they look at you as you go by. We do all kind of fucked up shit. I have seen a woman on the things. I can't even make this shit up, people. And she's going up the Pacific Coast Highway. Can I come along with you? I think that'll be fun. Ooh, Gina's heading off on a road trip up the Pacific Coast. Great road, great drive. I've done it. I love it. It's beautiful. It's also moist up in Northern California, from what I'm told. Usually it's pretty rainy and funky up in San Francisco.
My music gets played out there quite a bit. I've heard that I make it a little moist in Northern California.
I bet you are. All right. Well, since we seem to be fixated on moisture today, what can we do to think? What makes you moist? What makes moisture? Is it H2O? Is it water? Is it a state of mind? I think that's it. Moist is a state of mind.
Moist is a state of mind.
I think it's a great state of mind.
I always know. And a state of matter.
I find it kind of it's a good way to tell if somebody likes you.
Very conversation. It's went deep, been shallow at the same time.
I know. I'm
pretty shallow, so I can appreciate that.
I'm a pretty shallow person. I mean, don't turn the page. I'm not finished yet. Life is so uncertain.
I've not had enough coffee for this.
I think, have you had any weed today?
No.
That explains a lot. That explains a hell of a lot.
No, and the wildest part is that you can barely see my eyes today, and this is all from exhaustion. This is pure tired, all in there.
Oh man, I love it. Actually, it looks here. I've got some messages from our posse. Come on, let's go. Yeah, we got our posse. They're going. Gina and Toby. Let me see.
Toby.
Yep. Gina and Toby, baby, are heading up to the big concert for Ukraine. I'm going, man. I need to be a sandwich this weekend. I'm sorry. I love you, ladies. I'm just not sexually harassing you. I'm just pretending to, for the sake of.
He's just sticking himself in with an invite.
That's it. Now I carry cash. We'll cash and carry. I can carry you pretty far too for a white boy.
Might be one of the top 5 sugar daddy lines I've heard in a while. Pretty good.
The best way to get a really dumb chick to go out with you is go up and ask her if she's a model while you leer at her. I know a couple of people downtown that could help you. I'm friends with Weinstein. Whatever happened to Weinstein? He's sitting in jail now, still down there servicing the boys at Rikers Island.
Oh my God.
Man, what a creepy fucker.
What a creepy fucker. Yeah.
You know?
Absolutely.
I used to poke fun at him when I'd see him at the Roxy, which is a hotel. I did an incredibly large sound system, and I'd always fucking rag on the guys I'd walk by, and his bodyguards would give me the look. And after a while, they realized I was just going to go by and say something kind of fucked up to him, but not threaten him. Like I'd go by and say to some chick sitting there, I'd go, "You don't want to go with him. You want to come with me. We'll have a good time tonight. Come on, let's get out of here. We're going to my place." And then they'd look at me, and Weinstein would just look at the. You can't be hitting on my hose, you know. He'd be fuck. I mean, this
such a fucking creep, though. Oh
and he was so grody, man. I mean, God Almighty, like he was not a handsome man.
That he even had hose. Ew.
Oh, but think about it. It was all high dollar. Man, you're talking New York prime, man. That's not cheap. That's what I say too, man. Some of that stuff after it's had it loses its prime seal once Weinstein's got pawed all over it.
Cocaine ain't even good, okay? As a recovering meth addict, I can personally tell you cocaine, that's playful shit.
It is. That's fucking St. Joseph's baby acid. It's like ecstasy.
Yeah.
Ugh. Well, back when I was a kid and you did LSD, God, some giant man-eating god came and pulled your brain out, skull fucked you and popped it back in. And then you woke up and thought,
committing crime.
You got a few little strips going. I know. Yeah, man.
Unless you were a pussy.
I have to tell you, there's allegations that once I left somebody's house while in an extreme state of that, just zipped. And then somebody came home in the front door who wasn't supposed to come home. And I looked out the window, saw the truck, and heard the feet coming. And so I hopped out the window. And let me tell you, you could see my white ass cheeks running down the road. Jumped in my van. Fucking gone, man. There is nobody faster than a naked guy who's tripping, and he thinks that the I don't know what you'd call him. He was her dude, sort of, was coming, and he knew it was me. I could hear him in the background. You motherfucker! At that point, I knew not to stop. I have to get.
Man's running you. You don't want to stop anyway.
No, it's a good thing to do.
You want to be caught by.
No, but sometimes, like, if you're in a fight, all you got to do is strip naked and fucking run at them, man. People fucking haul ass. You don't even have to punch them. They're just like, ah!
Hell yeah.
You see some crazy fucker like me with a spear chasing you up the fucking hill. You're gone, man. Yeah, fucking hey, we're not playing, man. It's time to reach for a fucking weapon. Jay Crocker was there. He's the man. All right. Look here. We've got my old buddy. He knows where all the bodies are buried. He's seen many things, but
man.
Jay, I think I gave you $2 like 30 years ago to be my attorney. Am I still on retainer, dude? It's my lifetime. He's my pal. He's seen it all. Hence, I had to give him a couple of bucks just to keep that shit covered. So
I have a lifetime retainer for some shit in Kentucky.
Yeah, well, you probably ought to have it in Kentucky.
I always worry that extra's gonna come back, man.
Yeah, you never know. True fact, I never dropped acid. Well, Toby, we'll fix that up at NAM. We're going to dose your ass. Oh, my God.
Microdosed in L.A.
Yeah, we'll do her a little microdosing, you know, get her started. Throw mama from the train. It was so human. I love it. I love, you know what? We got the best friends in the audience.
By the way, I've got a question. So let's I got to bring music into the equation this morning. I have a curiosity for you. Have you seen Jesse Keith Whitley's new compilation with Ryan Upchurch?
I have not, but they're both killers.
Holy shit! So there's
yeah,
a compilation coming out now of Jelly going to be doing a feature with fucking Jesse Keith Whitley and Ryan Upchurch. And I think it may melt the speakers, man. I don't think that you could get that much fucking badassery on one track.
Well, I can't wait to hear it. And I'm going to give it a little listen after the show today.
Yeah, and if you're not listening to Jesse Keith Whitley, you can sincerely go get absolutely fucked because you're missing out. You really are. He is the embodiment of his father. He is a true country gentleman. He will punch you and then pray for you later.
We like him already.
I love him.
It's interesting. My attorney has had to have seen Michael Allman at, I'm assuming, Bike Week 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Well, Jay, the fact that he's running late, we love Michael. He's a fine fella, but we'd like him to come here. I think I'll try and call him again. Let's put him on the spot here. He's lucky I'm not Don Imus. I'd be calling him up and going, for Christ's sake, you're on my show and you're late. What in the hell are you doing? Let's see what happens with Mike.
Pretty accurate. That was pretty good.
That was pretty good, wasn't it?
That was not bad.
What do I pay you people for?
Can you do Don Lemon?
Can I do Don Lemon? He's proof that TV can only hire the dumbest people on earth to get up there and pontificate about things they have no idea what they're talking about. Every time he opens his mouth, he puts his foot in it. Sorry, Don. If you want, man, we can meet at the Oyster Bar and we'll fucking have a fight for $5.
I knew that was going to trigger you. I just wanted to see how good it was going to be.
The person you were trying to reach has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet.
For Christ's sake, Michael, turn on your goddamn voicemail. Is that unbelievable?
Fiscal irresponsibility at its finest.
I don't know. I'm going to assume he had something important come up. I don't know. Maybe he gets some serious. Am I going to NAMM, Toby? Gina, if you aren't, you're going. Trust me. You get in the car. You're riding downtown with me.
Group trip.
Yeah, Gina's definitely got to go to NAMM with her cohort partner in crime, Toby. And don't worry, ladies. I will be bringing bail. In fact, since Jay's on here, I'm going to talk to him after the show. We might have to have legal advice on this journey. And sometimes it's like a Hunter S. Thompson novel. When I get to LA, things get weird and fun. Fun is the key word. F-U-N.
I feel like
fun.
I feel like weird has a lot of emphasis, though.
Well, I'm thinking we should go.
Maybe weird fun.
If it's, real fun is weird by its nature.
Real weird fun.
Real weird fun.
Yeah.
Speaking of real weird fun, why don't we call up Tyler today and get him to come out see if he's in his hole somewhere? No, you're not ready. You had a rough night. You're not ready for being a caregiver today?
No.
Okay.
Maybe, actually.
I used to have evil friends in my band. They do all kinds of bad shit, send notes to people. At any rate, I'm sorry, I'm reading the things. I'm going to have to digress and take that under advisement. It just blew out the fucking brain right sideways. So, Gina, when you saw the Allman Family Revival in L.A., was Michael there, or was he just a no-show? I tell you, here we are in this business. We're making all this money. People are hanging on our every fucking word, and this guy can't even show up. I think I'm going to get in the car and ride down to his store, kick it in the front door, and go, I'm here, motherfucker. You missed our show.
While you're at it, why don't you go find that data collections company that Billboard has working for them and punch them in the mouth, too.
Oh, absolutely. Fuck Billboard and their fucking pony. And their collection agency, especially.
Speaking of that, I just found out that I had to go create a Nielsen account for Billboard to collect my fucking data. They won't honor it.
Did they put the barcode on you yet?
Yeah, they had, but they wouldn't honor it because I hadn't registered my songs. Because I went to check and I'm like, why why are y'all not checking the spin? Because like right now I'm trending on Spotify, and
tell them to get some freaking cash.
Company informs me that I didn't ID the song when I originally put it out for them to track, and then I needed to go back and ID the song. And they want me to submit this ridiculous amount of paperwork, plus web sales, plus spins, plus all of this other stuff. Do the legwork for them to prove my work.
I think something like Harry Fox and, what the hell are they doing, The whole deal.
Like, why do I have to go collect the data?
Yeah, you're the guys who are paid. And you get your cash for this. What the fuck?
Yeah, and so Billboard's thing is they only work with the one data collections company now. So you have to go through them. You don't have if you have an issue with anything too, and you report anything to Billboard, I tried to escalate it. I was I have one song with over 250,000 spins and you guys aren't even tracking
You're not even tracking it, assholes. What's up with that?
I've had another song get playlisted within this last month that has over 10,000 spins within the last 27 days, and they're not.
Man, they're not even doing shit.
It's so frustrating.
Devin Dwayne.
Gotta love music, man.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, Gina, we've had Dwayne on the show before. He's a great guy, and I'm still trying to get Devin and Barry. Seeing as how I'm kind of bogan out here on Michael, I'll have to hit the rest of the Allman Brothers family to see if I can get one of them on. Dwayne is really nice. I'll tell you one thing about Dwayne. Dwayne Betts is a fucking gentleman, and I respect him because he is. He's a young kid, and he's got manners, and I like that. I have to say, to tell you what, he could be like some of these stars kids you run into are little assholes. His dad's Dickie fucking Betts, and he is such a well-tempered kid. I call him a kid because he feels like he's kid-sized to me. I'm 60. But the guy, he's quiet. He's humble. He's not real humble. He's a fucking, and he's in the Allman Brothers Brotherhood band. He's killer. And you show me anybody who's good. It's one thing to be humble, but nobody really good is totally humble, because when you go up there to play, I know I've seen you do it enough times. When I go out to go play some music, I want to kick some ass, and I'm ready to, we used to have debates in the band about reading the band versus leading the band. And I'm saying, fuck reading the audience. I'm leading. I'm going to kick them right in the face as soon as we walk on, and then they're going to leave them quivering like a gas bonita off Ted Nugent's dock. It's going to be crazy shit when we hit the stage. So... okay, well, we've actually been going on. We missed a commercial break, which is cool because they're not paying us, so we're gonna just cut them off. They're out of here. Neil's pissed off today. It's crazy day in Neve world, but that's okay. I've got you here. I've got some other folks. Yeah, he is pretty active, Gina. Gina's like our new best friend. We picked her up from the Toby collection.
Nice.
She's a sweetheart.
Toby collection is always wonderful.
Yeah, I got something sitting here too for Toby that I gotta send out. It's sitting in a box. It's been here for a fucking year. I have a Gone Country hat for her sitting here, and I need to get her mailbox. I'm giving her a little bit of a hat, thanking her for all the cool shit she does. She's the bomb.
Nice.
Yeah, we love Toby.
I stayed up way too late and out way too late last night, guys.
You went out to the game, I saw. How was that?
Well, we almost won the Final Four. We lost. Seton Hall.
Damn. That's too bad. Well, there's next year.
I was on ESPN last night, so that was cool.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Listen to a bunch of dorks talk about what went wrong.
Yeah. I was informed that I was on, so I went back and looked at the clip, and it's nothing but me belligerently raging out.
Oh, right.
Camera. Yeah, I'm like screaming over something, probably a bad call, but yeah, that was my little.
Oh, man. You're small, but you're feisty.
I am.
And
powder.
I believe it. Look at this. What's this happening? Somebody's adopting Toby. She's mine. She's mine. You can't have Toby. No, Toby, how about I adopt you, Gina? I promise to be a good daddy. Here I am trying to make the love connection online, man. Never know. I've had it happen before.
On the first 48 hours.
Think about it. We fucking had a wedding on this show. Our rent man, Mike Imperato, got married to one of our fans, Debbie, and now they're spawning.
You're right. That did happen.
Kind of makes me.
I forgot.
All I can say is I hope Mike treats her well. I'm kidding. I know he will.
Debbie kick his ass.
He's a wild motherfucker. Believe me. Irish today.
Awesome.
It would be. Pam, it's good to see you, Pam. I'm sorry I didn't say hello to you earlier. Irish, he's in a secure, secluded location today. He's actually doing something that sucks about April, and that's giving our money to the frickin' government to do the half-ass shit they spend it with. Really, they should turn that loose to my accountant. We would have this shit balanced in a week. There'd be a lot of pissed off people, but we'd fucking clean them out. There seems to be no shortage of morons in the public service right now. It seems like there's more than usual. So what can I say?
I agree.
But so James, I definitely will be seeing you soon. There's going to be a house in Florida in my future. We've been looking actively. I will still hopefully be able to stay here half of the year. That's what we're looking at for now. And hell, life's pretty good, you know. So what are you guys out there? What's anybody doing? You have any weird stories to tell from the past week, or just some weird shit? Or are we gonna have to call in Tyler to add a little comic relief?
Weird shit's always fun.
That's just it's like I don't know if I'm the Tyler experience early in the day. It's kind of hard. I haven't smoked very much. And
I don't know if I'm prepared for the Tyler experience.
I think what we do is with Tyler is we all just eat ass, go live on the show. And just let the chips fall where they do. We'll call it a medical science experiment.
That's called a bad trip.
It's called redneck science.
I love redneck science, but I'm telling you, this is a dangerous project.
We're going to bring in some guys with stun guns.
And I used to play with meth labs, and I still call this a dangerous project. So,
well, you know, if you call it that, I'm going to have to I might have to rethink this whole situation. I don't know.
Listen,
what do we
Tyler
do?
Is a trip, but I will tell you what. When that band sits down to play a banjo,
there is one fucking thing that
guitar.
Man can.
Holy
shit is right. He's got
never
a fucking
seen
chunk of his brain devoted to music that's right up there in the fucking cerebellum here in the forebrain, and motherfucker has got some serious banjo chops. You should have seen the fucking guy.
Man. His steel
I know, and
chops
steel too. He's fucking ridiculously good. God, it's amazing.
It's so weird. It's the weirdest thing. It's like you would look at Tyler and you would talk to Tyler and you would not at all fathom that musical talent is inside there. And then he sits down and starts playing, and it's like something's wrong here.
Last time we had him on, I had the drummer from Survivor, Eye of the Tiger, and all that rot.
Yeah.
And we were sitting there getting the show. This was my first time experiencing Tyler on the show. And so it was kind of interesting, you know, it was just a little different. And as I was trying to be nice, which is hard. You know what a bastard I am. So I'm trying, but I'm starting to get kind of my humorous tendencies are starting to scratch. And I want to itch him. You know, I'm like watching this guy. I'm about to tear. I'm like, so at one point I went, ding, 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 ding. Oh, no, I remember what I did is I asked him, what is the most, I knew the answer. I said, what is the most requested song you ever have? And of course, it's fucking Foggy Mountain Breakdown. The one song that everybody wants to hear. Ding, 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. Well, fucking Tyler gets up to speeds on the notes. It's like fucking 240 beats per minute.
Sounds like Silence of the Lambs.
It is like Silence of the Lambs shit. It's fucking weird. And all I can tell you, man, the people fucking the guy in the drummer, him and I were both like looking at each other because he started ripping it up. And we both just were like, after talking, and listen, I love Tyler, but you know, the boy's got some issues, and I hope somehow, some way he'll get a gig with a band. All they got to do is get him a good minder. And the guy who does that job deserves.
Yes, exactly. You're right, Tyler. They need to hire a handler for Tyler, and that's it. Like,
that'll keep him out of trouble, man. He'll have money in his pocket. You know, he's always fucking standing out there on the road down in the middle of goddamn wherever he's at. And I told him, you got to get up to New York if you're going to do that shit. You're going to stand out in public banjering. You got to come to New York.
Busking in Nashville and how dangerous it is, and that man does not care. Like, he just wants to busk. I've never seen anyone that enjoys busking as much as he does. I hate busking.
I fucking hate it too.
I won't
it's awful. I'm not going to do it. Actually, I used to go around when my band would play, and they'd have these guys outside with the buckets.
Yeah.
On break, I'd go out and give them each a 20 and tell them to go get a beer. Go. Just don't do it now while we're on break. It's just like anywhere. I don't care what you do. Go, you know. But it's, you know, it's just it's a terrible problem in New York. We have a huge infestation of drummers with, you know, no skills and buckets. Now, not that there aren't some amazing guys who do it. In fact, in New York, you will find guys who are amazing. I'm sorry, the subway is already enough of a shit show. I don't really need guys beating on buckets to get a more, I don't know what you call it, festive atmosphere down there.
Yeah,
I mean,
and it's hard too because downtown, you know, the streets are already absolutely insane in Nashville, and when you're inside playing and you're trying to deal with people, and then there's this whole group outside trying to busk directly in front of the club that you're playing at.
Oh yeah, it's
a bit of a pain in the ass.
It's kind of the time when you send the bouncer out to fucking give him a stare. I really don't like those drums.
There's a time and a place for busking, but it's generally not.
You know, maybe what we do next time, Sam, if we're at a gig somehow and we're playing, what we do is we go out and we fucking grab a bunch of bucket drummers. Then we assault the senses before we go on. So by the time we hit the stage, the audience is just dying to hear some rock and roll. What do I hear? That boo?
My phone is blowing up. I've got to check it. I don't know. I think it's my school. 1 second. Oh, guys, I swear, this morning, look at my eyeballs. They're so white.
Yeah, you are white-eyed. Man, that's great. It looks like you haven't even had any kind of substance abuse going on. I forget, though, you guys aren't, you're not as quite come out of the dark ages yet in Kentucky.
Yeah,
there's no legal weed there yet, is there?
Folk. You city folk got all them newfangled shits.
Ooh, man, them city slickers coming down there. Got me my carpet bag when I come to Nashville. I got all kinds of treats for the grits down there.
I got treats for the grits.
Oh, I do too. Let me tell you. I know how to make them smile.
It's grits season, by the way.
Oh, I have a special tag too, man.
I love grits weather.
I do too. I like
Everybody's
grits weather.
All like, oh, legging season. No.
It's perky season.
Grits weather.
It's perky weather. I like that.
Yep, that was.
So let's check back on the moisture content out west. I think we're getting low here. Everybody seems to have descended from the heights here. Hide current comment. No, I don't do that. Never hide a comment.
Ushered to go give a tour.
So I know that with Toby and Gina heading out on the road trip, that ought to be really cool. In fact, they can be our roving correspondents. Yeah. Guys.
So they doing the whole West Coast, did they say? Or what
I'm not sure what they said. Let's see. It's this was the Allman thing in LA we were talking about. True fact, Harvey looks like he stinks. He probably smelled bad. I don't know, but he was just a really grotesque human being. Ugh, he makes me even get squeezed out, like skeeved, you know? It's like thinking about having rats in your bedroom or some shit, scratching at the walls at night. You know you've lived in a fine place when you hear rats chewing at the wall.
Oh, yeah.
There used to be a band house they used to have at some gig down in, where the hell was it? It was down in Naples, Florida, and they had a band house. That place was fucking not fit for animals, much less human habitation.
I've
God,
seen something like that.
if you went in there with a black light, the biological fluids on the walls and ceiling of this place were just a little funky. It's like, look, it's day glow. It's blacklight time. Oh, wow, this is cool. Look at that splooge stain over there. Ugh.
Sincerely fucked.
It is. You do not want to look at, listen, I've been staying in hotel rooms and traveling. I've been a lot of places. And I'll just tell you something. You never, ever sleep on the cover. It's just a fucking bio hive of genetic warfare, man. Shit,
I agree.
There's a truck stop down by south of the border. It's not a truck stop. It's a little hotel. It's actually made out of fucking mobile homes jammed together, like these little parts.
What?
Yeah, it's like they're like trailers.
They sewed the trailer park together?
Yes.
No way.
It's like the only hotel, and I've been in some seedy places playing in a band. It was, and it smelled like that Indian cleanser that you only find in Indian prisons or Rikers Island. That funky shit they spray on. No offense to my buddies, the Indian folks who use that stuff, but I don't know where you get it, but I can suggest some other products.
They're
going up.
Talking about pungent.
Yeah. It's like, what is that? God off.
I actually lovingly refer to that term as hippie smell.
Hippie smell. Oh, yeah. Dirty hippie smell.
For some reason, at every music festival I've ever attended, every lady that refers to themselves as a hippie has doused themselves in that stuff. And I can't
either. It's a smell of moisture and patchouli.
Dirt. Yes. Dirt. Moisture, dirt, and patchouli.
It's a horrible thing. Hey, okay, here we got Happy Davis. Happy April Fools, Mr. Davis.
Oh, it is
Rick.
Oh shit!
Be careful today, man. The word's out on the streets. Dangerous weather, man. You got to be careful. We have all kinds of crazy shit happening in the Northeast here. So, Sammy, are you going to be able to make it tomorrow? We have the inimitable Kinky Friedman coming. Finally, I actually spoke to Kinky this week, and we had a nice conversation. He is a very funny man, as you can imagine. And I think Juford and I are going to have a bromance. We're definitely pals now. This guy is the funniest, quickest on his feet comedian I've heard in a while. And when he calls me while I'm grocery shopping. I'm in the store. My hair's all long and skanked out. I hadn't even combed it. It was like standing up. I looked like a real mental patient. And I had the papers to prove it. So I'm wandering around. And Juford calls and he goes, "Hello, this is Little Juford." And I said, "Well, do I have to put the prefix or can I call you Sir Juford?" And I just started fucking with him right off the bat. And he just, not even a segment did he pause. He just jumped right in. We were doing a bit for 5 minutes. People are looking at me like I'm out of my mind. And I just looked at him. I go, I am crazy. I had my meds this week. Getting a little tense, that perfume you wear triggers me. I love having fun. I love having fun at the supermarket. I go up to chicks and carry one of those $4,000 Hermes bags. And I go, "Can you tell me where the butter is?" I thought you worked
there. Fucking work there?
Yeah, it makes them crazy, man. They really fucking freak out.
I can see them being highly offended by that.
It's so funny, though, because I always go for the ones who have a lifetime of bad.
Fucking douche gonna ask for
when they have that lifetime of resting bitch face so bad that their face is going to be stuck. They're going to have to put Play-Doh on shit on there. Anyhow, it always works. Then they go away. They're like,
"I can't believe you just said that to me. What the hell's wrong with that fucking lunatic?"
It's always the hot ones with the worst personality.
Oh yeah, I just spreading joy in the world.
Same. Spreading
joy and
love, light, and wonder.
Love, light, and wonder. Yeah, that was what I was thinking. I mean, really, come on, Sammy.
Spread a few other things if you're not careful.
Oh, check my rings for activity. So far, according to my iWatch, I have not been laid this week. I need technology to fucking tell me that. You think? I mean, really,
One of my friends looked at me at the ball game last night and was like, "Oh, I've almost closed all my rings."
Oh my gosh. I love it. Gina,
I mean,
she's going up to Mill Valley.
Place. Like they're up in here sewing the trailer parks up together. Like, holy shit! I didn't even know that was a thing.
Let me tell you something. That trailer park, I went in, and I didn't even have to pull out the black light. I was so fucking tired. I was burnt.
Disgusting.
And I go in, and I go to. I'm like, I throw the blanket thing off. It's cold as shit. It's like 30 degrees, and this fucking little bastard is cold. It's got has magic fingers, and it's got the heating area that's supposed to work, but it's just blowing cold air all night. So after 2 hours of sitting in this fucking place trying to sleep, I just said, it's impossible. All I really want to do is get a shower. And then I went in and looked at the fucking shower, opened the thing, and I was just like, it looked like they'd had some chainsaw accident in there, you know. I had to go. What is that? Bells are ringing, man. I'm hearing bells. You know what that means?
That's an odd sign. You better be careful because I don't hear any damn bells.
I know. That's bad news, man. It's only here.
Can't be good.
You can't hear anything because of my newfangled ear me gods there.
Those are some nice newfangled gods.
They fucking are great. They have that circuit where you can turn off everything, which is great because I can just ignore the whole world while I'm sitting listening to music. I don't want to talk to most of them anyway, so you know, can I tell you, I'd rather listen to Jimmy Page than half of these lunatics calling me lately. God, where do these people come from?
Yeah.
I really think we should start more of a cult thing than a show because we could get more money. If we make this a religious entity, we can write off all of our stuff.
I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid.
Not drinking the Kool-Aid?
I'll get other people to drink it, but I'm not drinking it.
Okay. Well, you know, we have special Kool-Aid down south that has that white lightning that will turn your liver into a quivering mass.
Jungle juice.
Jungle juice, yes.
Yeah, I make it out of a kiddie pool. We get a kiddie pool and put it on the table and mix it. It's got a lot of fruit in it. It's delicious.
If you put fish in there, they instantly die, I would assume.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
humans would damn near die from.
Oh, I have learned the hard way that it's one of the reasons why I do not drink anything anymore except for fruit juice, water. Oh my God, Davis is getting a Brazilian today. Lovely. Oh man, I'm telling you, Rick. Some things, dude. Some things must just have to remain in silence.
That hurts.
That fucking does hurt.
That shit hurts bad.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be a happy man after that routine. Perhaps we can come and film this.
To my eye, but body waxing. Oh,
I was going to audition for the Blue Man Group, and my ex-wife decided I had to have a waxing around my eyes for whatever reason.
I have to have it once a month. I don't even want to.
I know. I turn into some like Ukrainian oligarch and have like the unibrow going. So they waxed it, and it's never come back. I'm amazed because I'm a hairy bastard.
I am a Native American Appalachian Kentucky fuck. I grow so much hair that my cosmetologist loves. Like my eyebrows are one of her favorite things. She I think told me she pulled a small dog off my eyelid the other day. Like,
I'm just not even going to say anymore. I'm going to have to be, you know, I consider you a friend, and oh my God, the thoughts that go through your mind. We got Rick Davis talking about waxing. You're talking about being the most hirsute woman in Kentucky.
It's
awful, I'm getting a fucking visual, man. We're going for the gusto.
Especially like right up in here.
Oh, yeah.
This little area right here, she goes ham on it.
Damn. She puts ham on it?
She goes ham on that shit. She's in there like over top of me like.
I can't even imagine when they get down in the basement, you know.
The armpits hurt worse.
I bet.
Like, yeah. I hate getting my armpits waxed because they hurt. It feels like somebody took a fucking boat paddle and just
smacked you in the box
out of your armpit. That's what it feels like.
Damn, I think I'll have to pass on that. April Fools. Oh, I'm getting meetings popping up. You didn't hear that one, did you?
Nope.
Where am I hearing about moisture here? Somehow something's come up. It will be moist. Let's take movie titles. Let's try this for 50. Random movie titles. Add the word moist and make it a new movie. Let's see. The Moist Mothman Prophecy. Valley of the Moist Dolls. Beavis and Butthead.
Bruce All Moist.
Boys All Moist. It's Raining Moist Men.
Song.
That's a horrible fucking song.
Still Moist.
The Moist Conspiracy.
Fried green and moist.
Fried green tomatoes. And fried green moist tomatoes. How about the heat-seeking moisture missile?
Chances are we're moist.
If not, I'm going to have to be the judge. You just have to let me be the judge of that. I can handle the strain.
Moistress Club.
I'm going to check out the moisture level here. And while we're at it, we'll check your pressure. Oh my God!
Christ.
It's just descended into the gutter.
My school is blowing me up. I'm gonna have to edge out here soon. Apparently, I have to go lead a tour that I didn't know that I was leading.
Oh man, I wish I was there to go help you with this tour. That'd be great.
Well,
fun.
We could go traumatize some potential freshmen.
Potential young freshmen. They need.
Yeah.
I'll tell them I'm the oldest freshman there, and I'm their roommate.
It's so
rooming with Uncle Neil.
It's the oddest thing, and I know that you'll get good humor in it because there is my personality, like my normal me, like the music me, like the true normal Sam, and then there's like professional Sam.
Right.
These people at this college have no idea what a hot fucking mess I am, and in real life, dude.
All I can tell you is the moisture is among us.
The moisture is among us.
Hell, man, I'm starting to get sweaty just thinking about it. Jesus Christ, it's been a while, I'm getting my quota, and so the moisture factor is high.
Such an odd
the
word.
Moist is high, but I'm going on. I'm gonna be the moisture on you. Moist away. All right. Well, now that we've had enough of the Valley of the Moist, let's be friends. Okay.
Let's be friends.
Oh my God, Rick is a funny bastard, man. Let me ask you something, Sam. This is a sexual question. Is it okay for me to have my own pronoun? Like, can I consider myself a lesbian? I've always been a lesbian trapped in a man's body.
On behalf of the gay community, I'm okay with you calling yourself a lesbian.
Right on. I just need to have a little approval once in a while, I just need a little affirmation.
You know what? We can deem you an honorary one.
Oh yeah, that's
right now. I've officially deemed you an honorary lesbian.
Do I get any secret trips now? Tricks?
Actually, you'll get some business cards that you can hand out.
Oh, okay, great.
We're a thirsty community, and
I want to spread education and knowledge of my skills. I'm going to just leave it alone. I'm not even going there. I've got, we have 10 minutes left. So that's all you got to get through here. It's like we're on the home run. We've pretty much scared everybody away. We got moisture running amok. We got lesbian friends running around, and you're married, so we can't have that. Let's see. I'm looking for any strange comments here. I think Rick gets with his lesbian plan. He gets the code of the day, I think.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Let's be friends.
So Gina's going up to visit Mill Valley. It's up in the mountain.
Peaceful.
Beautiful, peaceful place. So tell me, Gina, is Mill Valley still a lovely place, or have they reaffirmed the homeless population up there? Ooh, a personal carpet and Monty Python's The Meaning of Moist Life. I'm not sure which I'm more scared of. Monty Python being moist or a personal carpet?
I'm going to go with Monty Python being moist for 1,000, Alex.
Yeah. Is there hazing? Of course, Jay. You know that.
There would be nothing worth doing without hazing, Jay.
That's the only way we get people to rise to the top. You got, if everybody gets a trophy, it's all fucked up. Oh, I got a trophy. I didn't do nothing. I sat here and looked at my iPhone all fucking day.
Yeah, we did fuck the world up when we got participation trophies.
God almighty. It's
I
just
actually learned that in a psychology class that we really and truly did. And by giving participation trophies, it makes people disinterested and want to compete less.
Exactly. If you really want to compete, you don't have to have anybody turn you on to do it.
Right.
I mean, I admit it.
So trophies are actually counterintuitive. So stuff that up your pipe.
Yeah. But is that their book learning like ciphering and gazintas, man? I don't know what the fuck to do with all that shit.
Smegman and fraud.
Oh, man. What's that?
Psychomology. Sociology.
You got me lost there.
Scientology.
Is that like alcoholology?
Mixology.
Mixology. I can get me doctorate in mixology. I'll be working down there.
In the fall.
Hey, baby, I can drink it. I'll be the best barmaid because I don't drink. And I got no... Never mind.
I can't fuck with you today.
Sam, it's rough, man. Some days you just got to soldier on. I mean, we've got millions of people counting on us.
Well, tomorrow is going to be a great time. So...
Oh, absolutely. And for people listening, now that we've ran you off for a little while, this afternoon we have got, unless we have an Ebola scare, we have the lovely and talented Bertie Higgins from Florida. He is a Florida boy. He wrote the song Key Largo and many others. And he's a cool guy. I've known him for a long time. Known of him. He was a big fish in Tampa. Small pond that it was. It's getting bigger every day. I will soon be I will be coastal, man. I'm the East Coaster, man. I'm going to have digs in Florida, digs up here. And then I got to get my presence out on the West Coast. That's really where the cash is to be made.
Yeah, West Coast is fun.
I'll
keep my little redneck ass in Music City, though.
It's
the land of my people, man.
Hey, that's all right. I'll come down there and get some good barbecue with you.
Absolutely. I had some good ass barbecue yesterday, actually, day before yesterday, I went and stopped at Puckett's on Broadway.
Nice.
So good. Jack's and Puckett's both are like two of the best barbecue you can get if you're in downtown Nashville. So go check that out.
When I get down in the fall, we'll have to go eat some barbecue.
Yeah. Actually, I'm going to take you to the local spot then when you come, because I don't want to go to the tourist shit. I just stop there when I'm stuck downtown. The good stuff is called Fat Boys.
Right on.
It's a little place called Antioch right on the outside of the city, downtown part of Nashville.
Did you know that I used to live in a city named Antioch as well? If you could call it a city.
Antioch's pretty rough here. So like Antioch is like the rough part of Nashville, but it's where all the good food is.
Oh, well, that's okay. Right. My friend Jay Crocker, who was here earlier, introduced me to a barbecue place in Tampa decades ago. It was like we were in our 20s or teens or something. And he brings me down this place where there's like only dirt roads back then. And there's this barbecue place. And when I went there, was an enormous black lady, weighed in about 400, had a cleaver like this big. She's screaming out, "You bring me some old butts, hurry your ass up," she said. Those guys are scrambling, man, because you don't want this lady chasing you with a cleaver, man. I guarantee you she could run you down. You don't want
no woman in a country kitchen chasing you with a cleaver.
No.
For one, or a skillet. If a woman down south has a weapon of mass destruction in her hands and you are near the kitchen, you better do whatever she says or get the fuck out the way.
Yeah. Let's see if we have any more comments here, Sammy. If somebody's talking about moisture. No. Nothing new. I think we're safe. We got 6 minutes.
I'm going to get dressed. I have no pants on. It just looks like I have pants on.
I don't either. I never have pants on when we do the show.
Lovely. The internet's so good. I only have to get half dressed for shit.
I'm going to get the camera feeds from down below. That's for the people who want to pay a little extra. They get the extra special
under the disc shot on OnlyFans.
They get the big fucking rod shot. It's like, wake up, people! Time to get busy.
That's why we can't have nice things.
That's why we don't have nice things.
So
let's see. Let me go. I see some new comments here, so that's a good thing.
Who we got?
Big John, Alabama's barbecue. That's it.
Sounds good. I'm not far from Alabama. What part? Because here in Nashville, we're real close.
Gary Rappaport. Oh, I'm sorry, hon. Gary, I have to call him. So that's the answer. I'll tell you after the show. Oh, it's going to be your first trip up there, huh? Gina, you're going to have fun. And when we take you to Nam, you'll never be the same. Trust me. You can hang with the big dogs. You're going to have some fun. And hopefully we won't run too much video footage of it for anybody. Nam is a place where video footage only stays on the floor. Nowhere else. Things happen, horrible things. Things that can only be seen to be imagined.
Nam is awesome.
It is awesome. It's I don't know what I call it. It's like going to Disney World for me, and it's in Anaheim, so I guess I could combine trips.
Basically.
Thank you, Jay Crocker, for turning me on to that barbecue joint so long ago, man. That place kicked ass. I bet it's still down there, isn't it? We'll wait for the Tampa update from Jay. So, for everybody watching, we've got just a couple of minutes to go. This month, we had today's date. We don't have them. I think I'm going to put Tyler Mansfield on the bill for next weekend. Just 15 minutes. Have him come on for a segment, or 12. And then...
a little treat for the audience.
I mean, it's a treat. It is. Even for you and I. We need to do our part for Tyler's well-being.
Okay.
I got some kin I'm going to marry him off to.
Why would... Okay, you know what?
They're kin I don't really care for.
You know what? That's what I assumed.
They could use a Tyler fix.
It's like the gift that just keeps on giving. You're such a nice guy.
I am a nice guy. I have a reputation.
Oh, geez. Well, guys, I've got to go get dressed.
Well, as long as just remember one thing. Moisture is your friend. That's all we're going to say for today's show. This has been brought to you from the people at Moist Meats, where all your meats are moist, or triple your money back. At any rate, I hope you all have a great day. We'll see you this afternoon, and I'm out of here. Bye, Sammy. I'll see you later.
See you later.